Hello and welcome to a Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Riki, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Amalar Divine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded. Act 2, Relics and Revelations.
I've done this all for us, Riki. We can take care of Chiaroscuro, make it a better place. No more crimes, no more problems, no more people being left behind. It's all for the better, and then we can spread everything throughout the rest of the realm.
You know, Moiya, I guess I get it. I guess part of me understands. You know, my own parents didn't fucking want me. Never did. And that's okay. World's hard. I guess I get it. No one gave a flying fuck about me my whole life until this fucking exaltation thing happened, you know? And then everyone just used me. People I thought were my friends, people I thought cared. The fucking monks who promised me that I could help people and do good things used me. Hell, even this fucking family used me. At least they were honest about it. At least I know what my fucking job is here. But, you know, I guess I thought this was different. And, you know what? Again, my fault, I guess. But I want you to remember this, that this happened. I hope this is all worth it. Take it easy now. He's just going to turn around and calmly walk out until someone tries to stop him.
She looks to you. There's a moment where that, like, you can kind of see her heart drop, that you're not willing to stand by her. And she nods. You know, I thought that I understood I thought that we could make something better out of this. I wanted to believe that you'd stay by my side. Just like everyone else. At the end of the day, you're going to forget me. But I'm going to make sure that no one forgets Moiya anymore. And she, like, pounds her fist onto the throne, and you can see that as that she does that, that side of the throne collapses in a not a typhoon, that's the wrong word, but in a small wave of spiders. And she looks you dead in the eyes and goes, Riki, I'll let you and your friends out of here just this once. Don't ever come back to my realm again.
That's what it always was for you, owning something. And he's not looking her in the eyes because he turned his back and walked away. He doesn't even turn back as he says that. He just says it to the other way as he walks out.
And you walk out. The scene fades, and at some point, you have found yourself wandering towards the docks where the others are. But yet, there's still the fate of Divine to determine.
Real quick, I'm sorry. The one thing I wanted to make a
Okay.
note of before I went to the docks, though, I have a side mission that I have to make sure gets done. So before I leave the city, I need to make sure where Rush Falar is. I make sure that she is not in a bad situation, because I need to help her with her fate thing.
Do not worry about that. She will be in the next zone with you all.
Okay.
Yeah, she's smart enough to get out when things started going bad.
So, I will say, I'm gonna burn through some essence to message people to get out.
Who are you going to message to get out besides the crew?
So I'm going to message Rick. Let me make sure I can do all these people. Yeah, I've got like 20 motes or more to throw. So, I'm gonna message Riki, Divine. We saw Desert Bloom with a group of people. What is my radius? I need to double check that real quick. Okay, I'm not at Linguistics 3, so I can only go 3 miles. And it'd be a difficulty of 5 for anybody to, like, overcome it, to intercept it, if they tried to. But
Okay.
I'm going to message and be like, we need to get out. We need to regroup. Let's meet at the docks and figure out where we're going. Now.
People are...
I would also message Fular and the matriarch, because I don't know where the matriarch is, but I'd want to make sure she gets out, and I want to make sure Fular gets out.
Okay.
I also don't know if those are within 3 miles of me.
They are.
I'm gonna try.
Oh, they are. And that's just a thing that goes off, correct?
So it's basically words that are just carried on the wind to them.
Right. What I'm asking is there's no roll that you have to make.
Nope.
Okay. Then it goes off successfully.
I just spend the 3 motes.
So, we know the fate of most of the crew, but Divine has launched himself head first into danger, as if trying to emulate his favorite punk exorcist. Divine, you launch yourself out of the building towards where the explosion had come from where you believe that Bernardo Jalwin might be firing at you from. Upon launching out, please give me a perception and awareness roll.
Perception and awareness. Heard. Well,
Wow.
it is what it is.
That's a botch, my guy.
Damn, bro.
Damn, bro.
You didn't even get the medicine. That's a fucking elementary school first aid roll.
Cody, as you're going to be caught unawares, what is your evasion score? And then tell me what that is halved. Rounded down.
All right, evasion score by half is 2. I've got a question. I've got an air aspect ability that, like, knowing somebody was shooting at me, I would have pumped the 3 motes to and put in a -1 environmental penalty on people shooting me.
Okay, sure. If you want to do that, I will let you do that. I'll take away one of his dice. Seeing you pop out, he's going to pump it, and he is going to try to hit you. No, on 15 dice, he only got a 5, but that's still technically a hit.
Technically.
And you can decide whenever Divine would hear that message, because we would have had to talk to Seek for a while.
The question would be, is can Divine reply?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But lightning bolt signals.
Nope, you cannot reply.
Okay, so, Divine, as you come jumping out, there's another searing bit of red hot essence that comes from your left side this time, not the way that you were expecting it to come from full on the other way. It is going to basically, it's not going to deal damage to you, but it is going to like kind of cause you to like basically get like flipped and turned and everything as you're like midair. And as you can do this, as this is happening, as you're spinning and cartwheeling around like midair, as you're kind of like falling as well, you can see what hit you is a 20-foot thing of armor that looks to be made of pure blue jade. And the arm itself has a massive bow coming out of either side as it is pulling an energy string back as it is slowly loading another bolt of pure essence. As you can see that a war strider is taking aim at you. You're fighting a mech, my guy. So I want you to tell me, do you think that you can take this, or do you want to try and take this, or do you want the way out?
My man. Family betrayed family. Seems like the world's failing to live up to my expectations. I've got a great curse to play through, bud.
Oh, shit. Okay, then, Divine.
Whenever I leave the palace, if this is still going on, I will be removing him. I will be removing Divine from the situation with all my effort to get him out of there.
Okay. Yeah, sure. That sounds like a great time for this to be happening. Like at the same time, is like you come out and you see that like Divine just gets like spiked by like an essence bolt and is kind of like twirling through the air, kind of like falling to the ground. Do you want to get him out, Riki, or do we want everyone to start rolling initiative?
Oh, I'm getting him out. I'm on the get the fuck out of here plan. We'll regroup and come back.
Okay. How are you going to get him out?
All the anger that Riki had is now just collapsed into like disappointment at people who he thought he couldn't be not disappointed in. So there's no anger, there's no yelling, there's just matter of fact. He's gonna say to himself, well, I hope they're okay, because this is happening. And I'm gonna call Lucille, who will come to me in my time of need, wherever I am.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yeehaw him over there and try to grab him and take him to the boats.
Okay. Divine, are you going to stop your friend from saving you?
Yeah.
So am I hearing you're going to roll initiative?
Divine is going to roll initiative. As once he catches himself, he lands on the roof of one of the buildings and yells up at the mech. We were supposed to be fucking family. And you just turncoat like that. You follow the fucking money, don't you? That's all it ever was about. You followed her fucking money and you betrayed our family. We were supposed to do better. And he's just yelling.
Okay. If you want to roll me that initiative, I'll give you a two dot stunt for that. So that's an auto success and 2 extra dice.
And initiative is
Wits.
It's an awareness.
Plus awareness. And you can obviously pump it with an awareness charm. Riki, I'm going to say give me a 14 dice. That is Lucille plus a stunt.
Okay.
Because I know that you're going to come and get him out of there, even if it's against his will.
Kicking and screaming.
Yep.
14 dice?
14 dice. I want to see how quick that you and Lucille can get through all the problems, get on top of a building, and get your boy.
8
Ooh.
successes.
That's good. That is also good, Cody.
Yeah, and then I add 4 to that, right?
Yes, 4. Because it's 3 normally, plus I gave you the auto success.
Dope. So that's a 14.
Okay, I need to roll 2 things real quick. Wow. So that was Jalin's roll.
Dope.
And this is the other person's roll.
Damn.
There's something funny going on with that roll, isn't there? All right, Divine. You're up first. You are on another building. I would say that you were about long distance away from the mech. You two are on opposite buildings, looking at each other. You can see that the War Strider that Jalin is piloting is pulling back another essence bolt. And in this case, instead of aiming towards you, he's aiming towards the building that you're on.
I knew it.
What are you going to do?
All right, I'm going to spend 3 motes with my... to use my... no, I'm not worried about that. He's not aiming at me. So I'm not going to do that. It is 5 motes to jump a range band to put us into medium range. And then throw a lore bolt at him that ignores 3 hardness of that metal armor. That includes the magical metals.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing that the mech is aiming at the building, Divine's going to shout, "Hey, you fucking fights with me. I'm not done with you." And jump into the air, doing a...
Are you doing a withering or a decisive attack?
withering. Doing he's going to do a 360 spin like he's throwing a fucking shot put and putting everything he can into throwing this electrical essence bolt or elemental bolt at the War Strider.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. War Strider's got a pretty shitty evasion since it's so fucking big. It's got a 2. It's got a pretty nasty soak.
So my throne specialty is in distraction.
Okay.
Does that make my specialty apply on this throne attack to distract him?
Yeah, since you're distracting him from not shooting the building, yeah, I'll go with that.
Dope. Then I'm going to pump another 6 motes into making it good. So that's plus 6 dice. As the winds start to whip around Divine, his spinning almost creates a whirlwind, and this bolt of lightning shoots out from him.
Okay. I'm going to give you a 2-dot stunt for that. So 2 extra dice and an auto success.
Can I use... I can't use a willpower on this in any way, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Does that add dice or success?
Success.
All right, I'm going to pump a willpower into it too.
Remember, since I gave you a 2-dot stunt, you technically regen a willpower too.
I thought that was 3-dot stunt.
Nope. 2-dot.
Dope. Then I'm not going to worry about taking it away to put it back.
3-dot gives you 2 extra successes and 2 willpower, and one of those willpower can go over your max.
13 successes.
Okay. That is plus 11 versus what that he can do. What is his... you said that it removes some of his soak?
It ignores... let me pull it up.
Did you say it ignores soak or hardness?
Whichever's higher, either 3 soak or essence hardness, which is also 3. 3 soak or hardness, whichever one's better.
Hardness only applies to decisive attacks.
Okay, that's why. Yeah. So it would remove 3 soak.
Okay. That is going to take his soak from a 25 to a 22.
Fuck.
I mean, it is a warder strider.
So you have plus 11 successes, and what is your damage?
Damage is 13 with a 4 overwhelm.
So I think you're going to be rolling the 4 overwhelm, because you'd be doing 11 plus 13 would be 24, which is not more than 2. 4 overwhelm is more than 2.
Yeah.
You'd be rolling 4 dice.
5 successes.
That brings him down to 1. You go up by 1 for hitting, and then go up to 20 on the initiative score. Next is Riki, who's going to be rushing up the building on Lucille. How are you? You're going to get up there in time. Lucille's an incredibly fast horse, and you are her chosen rider. Racing up the side of the skyscraper is rough on Lucille, but it's not something that she can't do. You're able to get up there and get within touching distance of Divine. As soon as he lets the bolt go, what do you do?
Question before I get up there. The building that where our base was, now that Divine's down here doing all this bullshit, are they still in there? Do they seem to be trying to get out now that he's doing all this?
They are attempting to get out right now, yes. Basically, as you're riding by, as that Divine has kind of like launched himself and has kind of yelled into the wind and everything, as that you're riding by to get to Divine, you can see Akoki has the matriarch's is basically like carrying the matriarch like bridal style, and is like leading some of the other people out with you, and you can see him like hollering down an alleyway where that you kind of like casually glance like the smoky figure of Desert Bloom as they all appear to be heading towards the docks.
Okay. Well, now that that's out of the way, yeah, I'm just gonna go fucking scoop him up, and we're gonna get out of here, whether he wants to or not. So I'm gonna drive up there, and then I'm gonna grab him, just like I'm gonna put him on like, not like a half Nelson, but like in a way that stops him from fighting me back too much, while I also keep a hand on the reins and try to steer us towards the dock.
Okay, yeah. Divine, are you going to try and resist any of this?
Divine he's gonna fight back, but not hard enough to like break out of what Riki has. It's more like a kid screaming, "Let me go! Let me go, Riki! You're here. We can fight them. We can do it. We don't run away. This is our fucking home." You feel your shirt start to soak through with warm tears. He tried to hurt our fucking family, Riki.
Not this time, bud.
You guys land upon the building that Divine was on, and as you guys are going down the other side, you can feel the heat of the essence cannon go right over your head as you go down. As you guys are making your way out of there, there is a sudden feeling of someone looking over your shoulder, as you can see that the essence beam that was fired actually at the very edge where that Divine was standing before, where that it would have impacted him, actually does a like 45-degree angle sudden split, or not split, but like readjust, as if that it hit some sort of reflective material, Do you guys look back to see what was there? And if you do, give me a perception and awareness roll.
Nah, last time I did that, I rolled a 1.
I mean, I'll look. Shit. I want to
Dude,
know.
I'm curious.
Perception and awareness.
That's better.
I really need to get better at this one.
Well, hey, now you know what you can spend some XP on. Oh, wow.
Pretty bad.
Too busy riding away.
Buddy.
Yeah, but he got 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be worth something.
Hey, your words, not mine.
Riki, when you turn back to look, you swear for a moment that you saw the golden form of Idris behind you, reflecting that beam, and he is holding a massive, raw, like uncut jade blade. Divine. When you look back, though, you swear that you see two forms interposed on each other. One has a short black military cut hair, but is large and imposing, like the most storied Lookshayan general that you've ever heard of. But almost as if that this image was also being interposed onto another image, you can see the imposing mountainous form of Gagari Karsa holding his uncut jade blade and reflecting the beam with it. And you swear for a moment that you can see the fury of Mars in his eyes. You all make it to the docks. The family, those who have not sworn in with Moiya, with her tyrannical lead, make it to the docks. What is the group's destination?
As soon as Riki, by the time we get there, Divine's calmed down. He's kind of going limp. As soon as we get there, he just walks past June and just mutters, which boat's going to look shy. And once June points him to the boat, he just goes and sits on the edge of it like a kicked puppy.
Do you all follow Divine to look shy, or do you guys think that you all should split up for a bit?
Where is the general consensus of the family? Like, where is everyone going?
Right now, everybody is kind of in disarray. They think that Great Forks might be workable, but most of the leadership of the family was already in Chiaroscuro. Some of the older people, some of the people who can't fight, who might have stories, people like Ferris's mother might have something of interest to say, but everybody's kind of stunned or literally having blood loss as the matriarch is bleeding from her stomach.
Do we have medics here?
I don't know.
Because
Is
if so,
Valar here?
if we don't, I'm super going to try to stop my matriarch from bleeding to death. Because I do have
Okay.
medicine.
So Tyler, I will let you know, bone setting does not apply here. I remember that's your specialty.
That's fine. Yeah, you can't really bone set in guts.
So my one issue with thinking about going to Great Forks is that it was something way back when I was talking to my guild contact, and they had mentioned that there was some bad omens out in Great Forks, so the guild had pulled assets out of Great Forks because the river looked blood red.
Mm-hmm.
The coffers, however, are in Great Forks. Per Shakan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brendan.
Okay.
I'm going to try to use wound closing technique to help the matriarch out.
All right.
And nothing bad happens if I don't get it. It just doesn't do anything. So I read it first.
I mean, if you botch, it's probably going to really suck.
We don't talk about that. Anyway. How does she look as I walk up?
She is... Let me look at a health track real quick. She is in her -4s.
Oh, so pretty bad?
Pretty fucking bad.
Okay, well, physically, like, description-wise, how does she look?
Pallid, like that she's lost a lot of blood. The wound is kind of like whatever it was that that got her was jagged and rough. Has kind of just torn a hole in her abdomen.
Hey Tyler, if it
Hey.
helps, I have 3 ox bodies. I have 1 -4, and then I'm incapped. So if that helps
Oh.
you realize what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the same. -4 is
And that's with 3
low.
ox bodies.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
you only have one -4. at
Yeah.
3.
So if she's in her -4s, she's not doing okay.
Is there anyone there who's, like, attempting to tend to wounds at all?
No, not at the moment.
Okay, is there a mook nearby?
Yes, there's a few mooks.
I'm gonna
There's
point
one
at-
guy who looks like he's got like really meatball kind of hands, and he kind of looks like, oh.
I'm gonna point at that guy. Hey, you.
Yeah.
Fresh water. Hot. Now. Yesterday, matter of fact.
He goes over to one of the nearby pumps and like pumps it up, and then basically like finds someone to like light a fire and basically try to like get like hot water going.
Okay, how long until he has that?
Minutes.
Okay, so I have to spend 15 minutes to do this, but basically, I'm gonna walk up to the matriarch and be like, "Hey, boss.
Hey.
Do I have the clothes that Desert Bloom gave me?
Yes.
I'm going to take the top shirt off and toss that there. Put that on."
Oh, I thought you looked lovely with that. And she's gonna like put it on.
I think it'll look better on you. And the second she has that on, I'm going to like tear the clothing underneath it that's been shot through and cut out the bloody bits. And I'm going to soak that in hot water once it's done, and I'm going to pack the wound with that to try to stop the bleeding.
Oh, okay. I'll give you 2 extra dice and an auto success for that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, anyone got any booze around here? Like hot shit?
Yeah, Riki, I got something.
I'm gonna put some.
Nami's just over here, just kind of like drinking on the dock.
Give me that, you fucking schmuck. And I'll take the bottle from him, and I'm gonna pour some alcohol on the clothing too, so it has some antiseptic quality. I'm gonna look at the matriarch. This is gonna hurt like a bitch, and I'm not gonna give her any warning. I'm just gonna shove it in there.
She just goes, no more than ah! You weren't kidding.
Nope. And then I try to wrap it there to like keep any bacteria out and try to stop the blood. And I'll pack some dry stuff on top of it and wrap it up. And then I'll roll wound closing technique after spending 15 minutes doing this.
Okay.
Any stuntage?
Yes. Two extra dice and auto success and regen of willpower.
Cool, because I'm gonna use the willpower.
So
Okay.
you know how you say 3 stunts deserve a wow? I was gonna say you better give him a fucking stunt, Brendan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm so sorry. 2 extra dice, 2 auto successes, and 2 willpower. Which one?
Okay, cool. 7 successes.
7 successes. You are able to stop her from bleeding out into incapacitated and possibly taking any more damage. The rest of this will take time for her to heal, but with the Exalted healing factor, that's rarely an issue if she has time.
I know, right? Successful medicine roll.
Successful medicine roll.
So, Divine has boarded the ship to look shy.
Oh, yeah, and one more small thing. After I do that, I know I'm harping on this, but I have a mission from the god that I follow. I gotta find Falar and find out where she's going, because I'm following her.
Seeing Divine board a ship first, and assuming that he knew where that everyone was going, you all notice that other random people of the family begin to board with you. Eventually, some other people who you do not notice boarding will show up on the boat. But generally speaking, before next game, I will give you all a list of who is on the boat. People who are with you all.
Okay. Can I make my big scene or no?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Please.
Okay. So at this point, I'm still either burning or bonfire. I don't even know at this point. I have very much an animal bandana behind me. So Elian's going to stand up on one of the wooden posts that I imagine are down by the dock, because most docks have like the woods going across with those big posts on the side. So they're going to take a step up on that, do a big clap above their head, and as they do, you see the tentacles flail out and almost like slap the water to create a big effect, and the eyes go wide. And Elian is not a big yeller, but they're going to like shout at everyone to get their attention. And then once people are looking at them, they're saying, "We need to figure out where we're going to go now."
Ooh. If you want, Ferris can yell. Ferris can get their attention for you.
I mean, if what I did is not enough to get everybody's attention, then sure.
Do the menu clap.
But regardless, Elian's going to look at them and is like, "We need to figure out where we're going now. We need to get out of this city. We need to regroup. We need to make a plan so we can take back our home."
People there look to you and nod in agreement. Those who can nod.
Elian's also going to like let people start filtering onto wherever they're going and look over at Seek, who I assume follow us, yes?
Yes.
And they're going to say, I, like, quiet enough that everybody's busy loading on the boat, so they're not going to hear. I need to know what's going on with Resh Balar now. Not later. Now.
Can we do this on the boat, Elian?
We better.
All right. Lead the way. Tell me which boat.
I guess we're going to Lookshy, it seems like.
So, just real quick. After doing the medicine stuff, Riki's gonna kind of exasperatedly walk over to the boat and plop down the side next to Divine, looking like the other dog that got kicked by the other boot, and just pass over the bottle of alcohol he took from Anami that he used for the medicine and hand it to Divine.
The two aren't going to share words, but Divine is going to drink and pass the bottle back while everybody sorts their shit out.
No words, only drunk.
You guys get on the boat that will eventually head towards Lookshy. Under the direction of the under the protection of the Lookshy military, even a fully functional realm does not wish to attack. It's essentially mutually assured destruction. They have enough first stage weaponry to make it problematic. But as you guys are on the boat and people are moving about, Vanif Seek comes to the five of you and goes, yes, everyone please follow me. I have been hiding some things I wish to share with you. Does everyone follow him?
Yes.
Yep.
He takes the five of you down into the hull of the ship, and as that he pushes through a few as that he pushes through some curtains, you notice that with each curtain that he pushes through, there are little bits about him that are changing very slightly. For a moment, he appears to have a little bit longer fingers, maybe a little bit more feminine. After another push through, he's a little shorter, and then the hair has gotten longer. And when you enter into the room finally, the form of Venif does not exist anymore. There is actually a fairly average height woman of just a very like slender build standing before you. And she has the same sharp bird teeth in her mouth, and she kind of very demorally smiles to you all and just goes, "Yes, well, apologies for the deception. We were worried about, well, maybe not this exact thing happening, but my betrothed approached me when the knowledge of the theft happened, and we concocted this plan. Well, through a few charms, I made a, and you can hear a cough as you all can see sitting in a chair with a cup of mead before you all is the form of Resh Balar, with just as alive as you all had seen him before, and surrounding him there are multiple mirrors and you can see no reflection in them. And he is drinking a pint of sailor's mead or sailor's beer, and he looks to you all and just goes, "Anna, that's enough. No need to explain. Hello, everyone. I apologize for the deception, but I needed to know who was stealing from us. I unfortunately didn't expect their plan to be so intricate." And he looks to Ferris and smiles. "I'm really very sorry that I had to trick you like this. I was hoping that it was something simple, but it seems that we've gotten ourselves wrapped up into something much, much more complicated."
You're telling me.
So listen, do you all have, well, I guess the better thing is, do you all have any questions while we have a moment?
Ferris is going to just kind of slump down against a wall and just sit there and stare.
Yeah, I don't mean to be, actually, take it how you want. I'm going to bed. Tell me what y'all decide. And Riki just kind of walks away, looking, kind of like, someone who's truly actually broken. And he just walks out. Goes to sleep and finish drinking his liquor by himself.
Sounds like you all have had kind of a rough night, so let's save the questions for once everyone's in a little bit of a better shape, shall we?
Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not leave a review or tell a friend about us? It helps get the good word out about the work we put into this show. If you wanted to ask us any questions, you can contact us through Twitter at apairofdicelost or email at apairofdicelost@gmail.com. The theme song for this game is Dragon Dance by Raphael Crux, used under a Creative Commons license. And for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.
That you can see the fury of Mars in his eyes.
Okay.
So, the Exalted bot translate.
Scenario of battles.
Yup.
Man, this is getting all fucky wucky.
I mean, it makes sense, like, for the power scaling of a Dragon-Blooded campaign, that the most other Celestials we'd come in contact with would be Sidereals. Like, they're above our pay grade, but close enough.
Listen, I have to go over the top with these games.
Look, at least you don't have four siblings and 2 parents, and every single one of them are exalted, but all a different one.
And
than
not
you.
dragon-blooded like the parents wanted.
Yep. Coming from a very heavy, like, ancient bloodline of dragon-blooded.
So,
You might be the only one. I've got like 1 dot in medicine, that's it.
Yeah, try to
Well,
make that medicine roll. Kill our matriarch.
Shut up.
okay. So, my question as the GM to you guys. Do you guys want to split the party and have your own separate adventures in different cities? Or do you guys want to all stick together throughout the rest of the the adventure? There are no wrong answers.
Rest of the adventure, as in, like, the rest of the adventure, or just this act, or the next act?
And I would hope that it's not just this act, because once we get through this scene and another one, it's the end of Act 2.
Fair.
I want to get everybody together, like, all of us that are at this dock together. So I'm going to make a big, like, scene to do that.
I think what Brennan's getting at is if we want to keep the party together, the NPCs are going where we're going.
Yes. That is what I'm going with.
I don't have a preference either way. I don't know
I would
which is
like
going
to
to be
keep the
most
party together.
better.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of not splitting the party.
Same.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Everyone, every cloth areas, a few like cloth doorways, so to speak. I can't think of the words for them right now, but like there's like hanging cloth that's kind of like separating rooms. Yes, curtains. That's the word that we're looking for. Cloth doors. And that's where we're gonna end Act 2.
Fuck you, Brennan.
Yeah, fuck you, Brendan.
Damn it. Some bullshit.
For making us feel feels.
Thanks, I hate it, but I also love it.
So you said he's
feels.
sitting in a chair with mirrors all around and there's no reflection in them.
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
If you want to give me 10 minutes to look it up, I can find the exact lunar charm that was used on him.
Yes,
But,
I'd be interested.
Basically, what the lunar charm does is the person sacrifices their shadow and reflection to create a simulacrum of themselves. So basically, to let you know, the murderer of Resh Pilar was Resh Pilar.
Oh my
Yes.
fucking god.
Yeah, buddy.
He killed his own clone to, like, try and suss out who was the thief. And then when he couldn't figure it out, he actually showed up in Ferris's room. Like, that was actually him. That wasn't a lunar. That wasn't anything else. That was him being like, hey, maybe you should go investigate the vault.
Bullshit. And you know it.
Didn't you let me exercise that thing?
Yes, I did.
What the fuck?
You didn't exercise the thing, you exercised the clone.
Yeah, you exercised the clone.
We buried and had a funeral with the clone.
I remember that. There was a goat. We thought it was a ghost in Ferris's room, and you let me do that.
Yeah.
No, you weren't around when he was in Ferris's room. It was Divine and me. Oh, it was me. And then
Right, but he
I like grappled
exercised the
him, and then
corpse.
Divine came in. You
Yeah.
exercised the corpse, which was
You
the
exercised
clone.
the corpse, which was the clone.
But you know how I kept joking about, yeah, he just committed suicide. He committed suicide.
Some fucking bullshit.
But here's the real question. Who framed Ferris?
That's true.
I mean, I've got different theories on that.
This is
too.
why Ferris is just sitting on the ground and staring.
Okay, wait. I bet it was fucking Falar.
Why? Because we can't trust anybody anymore?
No, because she was like, wow, I can't believe she did that when I told her and wasn't at all surprised.
Or Moiya thought the clone was actually Balar, and when it was getting close to figuring her out, she fucking murdered it, and then she was like, I can't let them know it's me, so she framed me so she wouldn't get caught earlier on, and it was all her freaking plot.
But Balar killed the Balar clone.
No, Balar... Oh, yes, but...
Okay, so, to
No.
let you all know, wait, hold up. 20 XP, 16 Dragon XP.
20 XP, 16 Dragon, got it.
Yep, you guys just made it through a pretty fucking hectic entire session, if I'm being completely honest.
20.
And I feel like everybody played their great curse this episode. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, kind of. To reiterate, fuck you, Brendan.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Christ.
Cody, I want you to know,
16.
Cody, I want you to know that when you brought that to my attention when we were at fucking El Jimador Azteca, when you were like, I bet it's Moiya, it was the hardest thing not to like show any facial expression.
You did so good, and then you let me talk myself out of it like,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Cody, that has been every single night after game with Brendan, where I just go on these tangents and he just sits there and he just tells me things. Well, they might be wrong, they might be right, and I talk myself out of things, talk myself into things, I make myself do loop-de-loops and shit. He's really fucking good at that.
Did I get you at all, Chris?
Moiya was on one of my lists originally, but I was just like, nah, they just don't like... Because it was like, oh man, the trope of the girlfriends get closer to the boyfriends to learn information. And then I was just like, nah.
That was kind of a sad moment, though. That was unexpectedly sad, because that seemed like a genuine, hey, I did it. We made it. We finally made it big together. And I was like, no, we fucking didn't. Fuck you. That was hard. Thanks.
I more expected a more main character to be the person.
I think it makes sense because it's a Sidereal. They're never the main characters.
No, it makes sense in hindsight. The clues didn't really add up for me for it to definitively be Moiya.
She was never an option for me.
I appreciated the unlimited power moment, Brendan. Even though I know it would have been a lie.
Yo, dog, if you had taken it, I would have been like, cool, turn your character sheet in and make me a new character.
Yeah,
This
I know.
one's
That's
mine
why
now.
I didn't do it.